Hey y'all, hey, I'm Ashley and this is for Dizzy Birds. Today's video, we're going to be doing our tiny binder, our fall into savings binder, and our s'mores binder. So grab your favorite drink, your favorite snack, and let's get to it. Happy Tuesday. If you're watching this when it came out, it is Tuesday for you. We are off in the woods somewhere enjoying our camping trip, but I hope you're having a fantastic Tuesday. I did pre-film, even though I was frantic. I'm frantic right now, trying to get everything ready for the camping trip, but I just absolutely can't skip. I don't like doing it. It ends up kind of being chaotic, and I end up making bad decisions. And I just feel like, y'all are so supportive and you watch and you comment, and I like to stay on a schedule and stick to my commitment. So here we are. I'm filming, and this should go up on Tuesday for you. So happy Tuesday. This week's schedule is just a little bit different. We're combining a couple of the series into a total of 2 videos. We already did what we are calling Monday Minis. It also had Emergency Fund and our month ahead binder, which is typically in its own video. This time we're going to be doing 3 series. We're going to do our Tinies, we're going to do our Fall into Savings, and our S'mores binder all in one. And then next week we'll go back to our regular schedule. So I hope you guys are having a good week. We get the money out. We're going to start with our Tinies. I'm going to set that aside for just a second. And we will get our tiny envelopes out and get our money going, and we will get to it. I can tell you a little bit about what my week was like before I went on the trip. Who knows what the trip has in store? We got self-care month ahead, emergency fund, little birds. You guys know that's my boys. Debt, holiday celebrations, eating out, and Christmas. And hopefully everybody can see everything. Yep. We're doing good. We'll get our buyback 5s here. Put that in the back. And then we have our spicy 2s. So we have $10 worth of spicy 2s and then $20 worth of 1s. So we have a total of $30 going into our tiny challenges as per usual. Can't guarantee we're going to have that every week, but it's been pretty consistent. It seems like a fairly manageable amount to come up with or to set aside. So it's been working for us. Okay, what do we want to do this time? I feel like this time let's just do, I try to shift it up every time and do it a little bit different. So we're going to do both dice. A 7 is going to get 1. And then off we go. So I hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. If you're working, I hope your work week is going well. If you're on fall break like we are, let me know. What are you guys doing? Are you doing anything fun? Do you do anything fallish? It is definitely not fall weather where I am, which is just a bit disappointing. Really look forward to this fall camping trip. It's the one time we get to, light a fire and, sit around in your sweatshirt, drink hot coffee and hot cocoa. I don't know that we'll be doing much of that because it's absolutely summertime weather out there. It's almost 80. Or almost not. It's in the 80s. It's in the 80s, guys. That is not fall weather. Fall decided to, evade us this week. So, that's a little bit disappointing. But we are very much looking forward to where we're going. We are going somewhere we have not been before. My mom and my dad have been many times and love it. I'd say it's their absolute favorite. And I do know it is a favorite of many people here in Oklahoma for fall destination. Okay, 8, 1, 2. They're just going to get the last 2. Christmas did not get any love. Maybe Christmas knows, like, we got time. Except that we don't. Oh well, we're going to just let the dice decide this week. We're not going to cheat. We're just going to go with it. It is what it is. So this place has, we're actually camping kind of like next to a river. It's really pretty. The foliage is usually really pretty this time of year. Not sure. It's pretty much still green, so I mean, it's pretty. Green is pretty, but it's not fall colors. Oh no, we don't have one yet for self-care. I did not do my job. I guess I forgot that we completed some. So I got to get some work done here. Hold on. We're going to find some replacements for self-care. And we got options, y'all. We got options. How about, okay, this is just funny. Poison. This one comes from one of my sets. We're going to go with that. All right, $4 going into poison. That sounds like the opposite of self-care, but it is Halloween spooky season, so I can live with it. Self-care is getting $4 to start it out. All right, month ahead. Do you have one? Or did I fail to put... No, I got you. Oh, look. This is exciting. It's funny. I actually didn't expect to finish any. And this time we will. This one comes from Becca Budget, 777. Her blah, blah, blah. Each one of these letters is $1. And guess what? We only needed $2. And that means this adorable challenge is complete. Now I've already forgot what it was for. It's my short-term memory at the end of a workday is terrible. What is this for? Month ahead. We need to make sure we write that on there. Month ahead it is. Write it on the back so that we do not forget. And this is exciting. That means this will be a little boost for our month ahead binder, and that's always fun. All right, so we have a total of $12. Just make sure 5, 10, 11, and 12. $12 going into blah, blah, blah. Now, I am going to tell you that I will find a replacement for this one by next time we play. And hopefully I will keep my promise. If not, we'll find one right in the middle of the video like we did this time. Set that aside, ring our bell. All right, month ahead, we'll get filled later. Up next is emergency fund. We got some spicy twos, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7 going into emergency fund. We finished one card. This is from Budget with Carly. Budget with Carly here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it was 7, right? See, I told you, atrocious. 5, 6, 7. So we finished the second card. And now we can start. Already forgot, you guys. That's 6 and 7, and this is 7. Oh, man. 7. All right, so we are on our way to getting this one knocked out. Let's see what we have so far in here. Okay, we can do a buyback. 5, 2 2s, and a 1. And have a total of 5, 10, 11, 12, and $13 going into emergency fund. And it'll probably take us a couple weeks. Maybe we can wrap it up by the end of October. All right, Little Birds is getting 3 today. Let's see, what do we have in here? Oh, yes, we have one from Becca Budgets. And you know what? We have a card here that only needed 3. 1, 2, and 3. We're going to call that good for this one. We're going to also move on to the next one. Let's see how much we have, because we're going to go ahead and call this one finished and put it in the bag. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. I bet you this is right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. $13 seems fitting for a Halloween challenge. $13. Little Birds. All right, we can go ahead and put our clip on this one and be done with it. So I thought we might finish some minis in it. We didn't finish any minis in that video. Ringing that bell. We're going to go ahead and move on to Becca Budget's next one for Little Birds next week. And then here we are finishing Tinies. Okay, I know I failed. We're going to have one in here for debt. Let's find another challenge. These are Tinies, so we got to stay tiny. Gonna stay tiny. about one of these? This one's from Savings with Tracy. It's not the tiniest, but it'll be a good save. All right. How much did we get for debt? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we definitely going to trade in a 5 or trade in for a 5. 6. We'll go ahead and knock out that one, and 1 for 7. Well on our way with Savings with Tracy for debt. Let's go ahead and write that on the back so that I don't forget to do that later. All right, Tiny Tinies, well on their way. That one's got a good amount going towards it already, so that's nice. All right, debt, we don't like you. We are glad we are taking care of you. Okay, holidays and celebrations. Yet another one that I failed to put one in. Let's see. How about one from Hustle and Flow Co. I remember last week we finished one the first time we in 1 week, so I'm glad to bring another one of hers out. This will be a total of $15 once it's finished, and it's going to be for holidays, depending on when it gets finished and what we need most. It could be Halloween or Christmas. And we got a total of $4 going in today. So let's see. Let's get rid of some of these 2s. 2, 4. And that's a good start. And she'll get to stick around for another week this time. And I think this one doesn't like to fit. I need to trim it up, but we will take care of that off camera. All right, up next, eating out. Guess what? Don't have one in there. Ooh, that's not tiny. That's for sure not tiny. We want tiny. I am finding us one, guys. That's a tiny. How about, ooh, yeah, here's some good ones. This makes me think of eating out because it is eating out. How about this cute sushi one from Kip and Lou? And we're getting $3, so that will work nicely. We actually can cross off one of those even. We'll put eating out on the back here. You guys are seeing behind the scenes. This is what happens when I'm rushed and I didn't check my binder. That's okay, right? Kind of part of the fun. $3 going to eating out with Kip and Lou. All right, Christmas, I think you have one in there. That's fantastic. Let's see. We didn't get any money for you, though, so why are we even pulling you out? You currently have $12, and you still need 6 to go. So no more completions for the Tinies, but hey, we did finish 2, so that's very exciting. Let's go ahead and get our Save to Sync folder out. As you know, here in a few weeks, we will add all of this up and allocate them out where they're supposed to go. So we'll get to see how much we saved for the month of October and put our savings where they belong. All right, let's get our tiny binder back out and put these away. Mix them up a little bit so they can be in a different spot next time. Maybe Christmas will have better luck next week. Christmas said, we're worried about this camping trip and Halloween first. I can wait. I think that's what it was saying. All right, so we're done with our tinies. Let's move on to our fall into savings. All right, this is a collab. It was hosted by Norellis Budgets. We are kind of playing it our way, which is okay. You gotta do what you gotta do. We only have $20 to put towards it, so we have 20 and ones here. And as you may know, there's 21 amazing creators in this challenge. So some of these challenges are designed to be roll and save. Some have predetermined amounts. They are lots of wonderful options for how to save with these, and they're beautiful, fun challenges. So I don't have the budget to play them maybe how they were intended, so we're playing them the way that we can. And that for me means I can save $1 per icon and hope that we can get through. So the challenge comes with these cute cards you can print out. I just laminated them, and it's going to tell us which challenges we're saving in this week. Okay, so we're going to number 4, which we haven't done yet. So this one comes from, I think this is Pansy Budgets. Yes, it's Pansy Budgets. You can see that's that one, and then this one. And we're just going to do 2. So 1 and 2 for Pansy Budgets. And we'll pull our $2 there. And we're just doing $1 per icon, no matter what, even if there's already a number listed there. We're just doing it as if each icon or each saving spot is $1. That way we have a better chance of getting through all of these with our smaller budget. 17. We're going to number 17. I just, it really wasn't in my plans to use this challenge or to do this challenge, and I just saw it and I couldn't resist it. So, you do what you gotta do. All right, so here's a perfect example. See, some of these are 1s, some of these, this one's a 3. I'm gonna go ahead and just say we're gonna do the 1s. So 2 ghosties here. By the way, these are absolutely adorable, and they're from Lady Luck's Saves. Loving it. Okay, $2 going in there. And the challenge, if you go to each creator, you will see they have an A5 and an A6 option. I was like, I want to print out both. Maybe being a little bit, I don't know, maybe not realistic. 15 is with Shades Budgets, and we haven't done one on this yet. It's just a silly little spooky gang. How cute are those little gooses? Geese. We're going to do 1 and 2 and get $2 started on this one. If I can manage to find a little bit more, maybe I can up the amount, maybe starting next week once our camping trip is taken care of. But I don't know. I kind of like the idea of doing this with just a small budget, no matter what, and not cheating on that. So see how much we save. All right, $7 or number 7 is with Budget with PJ. These are her 2 options. We're currently working on these little acorns at $1 each. So I don't know, with $20 each week, how much we will get done, or when we would have to stop playing to kind of, come out of the season, but we'll see how it goes. Number 6 is Savings with Tracy, and we haven't done any on this one either. This one's cute. Liquid Without Coffee, and then her coffee cups here. Let's do 1 and 2. So wanted this to be a true illustration of a smaller budget, even with these larger things. There's so many creators, and since there's 2 challenges for each creator, if we theoretically did each one, it could still be a very large save, even with just $1 per icon. 18. So I kind of want to see what happens. But I do not want to be playing this into next year. So we might have to either stop before we're completely finished or add some additional savings. Okay, $2 here. I think the hearts are also supposed to be. And they are. But we're just doing 2 today, unless we can find some more money to save. And that's how it works, right? Like, you start out and you do your first savings challenge, and then before you know it, you're addicted and you're like, I gotta find more money to save. And I think that's the benefit of it, right? I should be trying to find more money to save. All right, so up next is Dramatic Panda. Love, love, love this one. And then we have Huey, Dewey, and Louie here for Trick or Treat. And we're gonna do 2 little Mickey jack-o'-lanterns there for $2. And hopefully we get to come back to that next week. All right. Oh, creator number 21, I already know, is Budgeting with the Ginger. You can see hers are football themed. Loving it. I'm not a huge sports ball, as we call it in the house, sports ball. but I do like football, especially my team here in Oklahoma, the Sooners. I am a fan. Outside of that, I can't say that I watch or really follow it much. Okay, this should be, oh, we got a couple more. How do we have an uneven amount? 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't. Just couldn't count the first time. We're going to number 3, so this will be our second to last. This one comes from Overthinking and Budgeting. These are adorable. We were working on these little bows here for $2. And I'm not counting right now. I kind of want this all to be just like a huge surprise. This is a complete experiment. Okay, this will be our last draw. We're going to spot number 10. And this is with Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. These are her 2 cute, adorable challenges. We're going to color in 2 more witches hats terribly here, it looks like. 1 and 2. I'll put our last $2 in, and that will be it for Fall into Savings this week. I am loving doing this, and I cannot wait to see what we accomplish with just that $20 each week. All right. Let's get these kind of pre-shuffled just in case future Ashley doesn't shuffle, which is totally something future Ashley would do. You gotta watch that one. You gotta watch for future Ashley. She will keep you on your toes. You never know what she's gonna do. She's irresponsible sometimes. Sometimes she's on the ball. Sometimes she's not. You just never know what you're gonna get. All right, so we're gonna wrap up Fall into Savings for this week, and that leaves just one more fun series for this week's savings. We have our S'mores binder. And this one comes from a collab with Blue Kiwi Budgets and Anna Banana Budgets. It's a printable sort of dashboard set, and I'm just seeing this right and left and loving it. And it comes with these printable cards. Now, comes with 50 cents and 25-cent denominations. I printed enough at 50 cents to do $15 total, which we're going to put back here in our little money envelope. And then we have 10 spots here, all listed. We're going to get our 10-sided die and our 4-sided die. 4-sided die is getting a lot of work this week. We're going to roll, and it's going to tell me how many of these small denomination cards I'm going to put in each spot. All right, so that's spot number 10, and that is 4. So again, I've kind of been focusing in these areas of how to save with really, really small amounts. And I don't want to, be blind to the fact that this still might be more than someone else would have, but it is smaller amounts for me. And we are going through a bit of a, I wouldn't say that it's a bad spot. It's not. It's just a tighter spot. We're having to be a lot more cognizant. And getting that debt is going to help us be able to save more than what we're able to do right now. So it's gotten us to be tighter and a little more less breathing room than I like. And I've gotten really serious about paying off that debt as a result. So I would like to get the debt paid off so that I can see more money to save for savings and playing fun games like this, because let's admit that's really what matters, is the fun games. So I'm liking these ones that really kind of stick to the concept of smaller amounts, and seeing that consistency, even in smaller amounts, actually does save you quite a bit. And let's be honest, there's things that we would do with that money typically, like, hey, let's say I'm going to get a coffee, or, I don't know, a snack, or run and go get lunch. It doesn't take long for that stuff to add up. But for some reason, we tend to not think it's worth saving that amount, like that it's not valuable. So what happens? Oh gosh, 5 is trying to take everything. Let's have it with 5 here. I'm going to take our last 2. So we kind of trick ourselves into believing that since it's such a small amount, it's okay if we spend it. It's not worth saving it. It won't add up to anything. And the reality is, it does, right? It does. And it takes, for me, something like this to truly see it. So that's why I like doing this stuff, and why I had to have this s'mores binder. So I'm really grateful for it. Okay, so you see here that we have 50-cent pieces. This one got 2. Let's see who's in spot number 1. Ooh, this is Agape. Listen to that. I got it right this time, the first time. And in what we're doing, since we're doing 50-cent denominations, if an icon is, each icon on any of these is going to be $1. If we only got 50 cents, we would color in half of an icon. In this case, we are doing a whole icon, but halvesies, if that makes sense. Okay, so we are getting closer on Agape's. All right, number 2 got $1.50 total. Let's see who's hanging out back here. Ooh, $1.50. That means we can only, this is going to be interesting. And I knew it would be difficult if we ended up with a halvesies here. So what if we do each one of these as $1? No, that doesn't make sense. Let's not do that. Okay, so we got $1 here and $1.50. Man, didn't think this one out very well. Let's say each one of these, each amount is how many 50-cent pieces. That's what we're going to do. It makes sense to me. I'm sorry if it doesn't. So for instance, we got 3 50 cents. We would cross off this one. So it's really worth $1.50 if you've got a 3. So if you had a 50-cent coin, that's how many 50-cent coins? 3. Okay. Yeah. You know, sometimes you just got to work with it. Okay. Number 3 is getting $2 total. Let's see what we have in 3. 3 is from Savings with Tracy. It is s'more themed. All right. And we had an uneven amount last time, so we're going to do a half and a whole here. And then another half and a half here. Do you hear that clicking sound? That's our Finnegan. He has decided to come up and say hi. He's silently watching. Finn, do you want to say hi?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, everybody.
You want to put your hands out there?
Hi.
Hi. We're almost done with our last challenge because what do we got to get ready to do soon, Finny? Where are we going in 2 days?
Camping.
That's right, camping. And you know what? That means we have a lot to do, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so we have 3 50 cents, so $1.50 total. We'll get to the rest of this half and this half. And then that means we have to do all our laundry and pack our bags.
Yep, and get ready for the camping.
That's right. And then we have to get our groceries. Mom's got a lot to do, huh?
And I think I know why this is everything in camping for.
Why?
Because we're going camping.
Oh, you mean why we're doing s'mores?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is kind of in honor of camping. We go camping a lot. All right, so there's $1, $2, $3, $4, goodness, $5, $6, and $7 going into number 5. 7 whole dollars.
When you say like the 6 and 7, there's actually like a 2 in them. Exactly.
Yeah, I know. It's because each one is 50 cents, and 50 cents plus 50 cents is how much?
100.
It's $1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look, we're almost done. This one comes from Penny Pitcher Budgets, and that 5 was being stingy with all the money.
If we do this one again, we will just finish it up.
That's right. We will finish it up. 6 didn't get any love. 7 didn't get any love. 8 didn't get any love. 9 didn't get any love. 10 is our last one. See, that 5 stole all the money. All right, so we have a total of $2 going into number 10. Number 10 are all our creators from the Halloween watch party, right? But we have some other ones to do. So with $2, that means we can color in this icon and finish off this one for precious budgets and bonfire budgets. And then we can start this one here for busy bee. So well on our way to getting those wrapped up.
Yep, and then we're gonna finish it.
Yeah, we're gonna finish it. You're right. Finnegan, that means we are done with our s'mores binder for this week. It also means we're all done with our videos for this week. All I gotta do now is download them and edit them and get them up on YouTube for our friends here to watch while we're off camping. Uh-oh, man down.
Sorry.
That's okay, honey. We are in a tight spot. Hey, let's leave it be. Jiggle, jiggle, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Finn. We have to tell everybody that we hope they have a great week.
Okay.
You gonna tell them?
I hope you have a great week. Bye.
Bye. All right.
Make sure to subscribe. Bye.
Make sure to subscribe. Bye. And also, I'm sure by now we will have hit our 500 subscribers. So make sure you go hit the Ko-fi shop to get that s'mores game that I put up as a freebie, as a great thank you. Thank you all for spending your time with me this week and with Finn. And I hope you all have a wonderful week, as we said. And we will see you next week when we get started, hopefully on our debt binder. Until then, y'all hang in there. Bye.
Bye.